in his very first thing here. This is like one of the oldest things on the planet. I have not seen it yet, but I will. Some serious 1950s there. Elvis. Very, very favorite. Yep. And King. Sorry, I pulled a fight off trying to spell King. Now this is just too good. I gotta tell you that right now. This is just too good. Recommend anybody to see it. I recommend for anybody to see this thing if you haven't seen it. It's like Life and Times of King, and not Stephen King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. I got the feeling that's his name. Yeah. That Thing You Do. Well, come on, fingers. I'm sure some people are gonna say Tom Hanks. Trust me when I say this. This is the ultimate 60s within the 60s. Like this is, yeah. Okay. The Buddy Holly story, and believe me, that's great. Believe Flamingo Kid. This is a great favorite of mine. And of course, Porky's 2. The Next Day, and it's just as good. And it's just as good as the first one. And I think in my opinion, it's the better one. But they're both the better one in my head. 7-Year Itch, Marilyn Monroe, Dream Goyles. Sort of a spoof on the Supremes. It's technically what it is, yeah. Like it's not the Supremes, but it's a spoof of them. Bye bye birdie. And hello birdie. Basically, this is the rival story of how Elvis went into the army, behind the scenes of this thing, and they made a film of it. The bells are ringing for me and my gal. The beach movies, and believe me, these things are awesome. Or Frankie Avalon, Fabian, and Enough for the Cello. Trust me when I say this, you'd want to find this because it's fantastic. October Sky, a favorite, and yes, I'm sure people are going to be dropping their. I'm sure people are going to have their bottom jaws on the floor, seeing this one here. It is in existence. It's the Tina Turner story. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have their bottom jaws right down to the floor. But I hate. But I like. But I love like bio things of the life and times of someone, especially anybody famous. It's my favorite thing, you know, like. Betty Page, Life and Times of Her, and believe me, this is ultimate. This is like liquid 50s right here. Liquid 50s. Stand By Me, which is also another favorite. Another personal favorite of mine. Mermaids. Like, you know, with Cher, Winona Ryder, and Bob Hoskins. But I wouldn't say that because it's actually said in that. But out of the word work of that there's. Let's go a little deeper here. Yeah, and so some people might be thinking you have. And some people might be thinking, you had that thing you do twice. That's because I got the VHS and the DVD. So good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning, Vietnam. Believe me when I say this is the ultimate 60s within the 60s. If you haven't heard of it, or haven't seen it, you don't know why. If you haven't seen or heard of it, you're definitely living under a rock. This is like fantastic. I can't even put into words how fantastic it is. It's a mad, 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 mad world! And it couldn't get any madder, you know? I've got the VHS thing of it. And believe me, this thing is hilarious to the point where you want to make sure you have a good hospital plan. Because you'll laugh yourself to the point of having stitches. Everything's all messed up with these people. They are tripping over themselves and trying to find this money, and Jimmy Duran's character kicks a bucket and dies, and the next thing you know, they're all curious and they're trying to find this money, and just doing everything in the world to get on everybody's back to find this thing, and really it's a mad, 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 mad world. So yeah, and let's go a little deeper. Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire, favorite of mine. Mississippi Burning. This is so good. It's not even meant. It's not even. This is so good. It doesn't need anything to say about it, really. I don't need. This is so good. It's like not even worth mentioning. It's that good. So you might want to treat yourself to it. The Parent Trap, the original. And Frank Sinatra and the whole darn crowd in Guys and Dolls. Wow in every way of the imagination. It's not just good, it's great. Sweet Dreams, Patsy Cline story, and believe me, if it was any better, yeah. Sorry if I lost my words there. Commander's Daughter, A Touch of Evil, Giant. Where? I don't see any giant. Oh wait, I do. Starring James Dean. Treat yourself to it. It is amazing, like you wouldn't believe. It's all things James. Did I just say James Stewart? I meant to say James Dean. Sorry about that. It's all things James Dean. One of the best things I've seen. And just a few extra on here. Deck the halls with stars of Harry. And that light. I got some other things in here. The House That Dripped Blood. With Peter Cushing. Again, but the falling over things here. Come on, guys, really. And Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Small Soldiers. Emily Karen, I did see it. Wow, was I impressed. Wow, was I impressed with Emily Karen. I was so impressed I almost saw it the second time. And I hope I do after Christmas. All the DC things I got, all in one shot. And now we see us exiting the base. And now we're back with my face. And now we're back looking at my face. Hope you don't mind. And if you didn't like this video, just give me the comments saying I hated it. But if you loved it, okay, so this is your Brains Old Man here signing off. And if you didn't like this video, which would be, and if you didn't like this video, or if you loved it, you can leave me a comment, or better, Micro, action. So if you liked this video and you potentially want to see more, well, I guess we'll see when we get there. And yeah. So I'm going to be getting more. So I'll be just doing. I'll tell you what. I'll see you in the next Brains World whenever I make it. And until then, may the force be with you.